Just like gravity, these laws could work for or against you. Hey champs, welcome to the MoneyMind Quest. In this video, you will discover the laws of wealth, your path to money mastery. If you are all about mastering your money game, you want to watch till the end and join the MoneyMind Quest champs by hitting that subscribe button. For now, get ready to stay wealthy. Let's roll. First off is the law of seed, time, and harvest. This law is as old as time itself and is fundamental to understanding wealth creation. The seed represents potential, an idea, a thought, or a vision. When you plant a seed, you're essentially investing in a system of development. Think about it. When the Wright brothers had their vision of creating an aircraft, they planted their seed. Despite their father thinking it was a bad idea, they were fully invested in the project. They buried their idea into the system of innovation, pushing through despite the skepticism and challenges. Their dedication and investment of time paid off, and their vision took flight quite literally. Time is the second component of this law. Just as seasons process a seed into a fruitful plant, time processes your efforts and investments. It's the grind, the patience, the seasons of growth and waiting. Warren Buffett is a prime example here. He started investing at a young age and understood that wealth creation is a long-term game. Buffett's philosophy of value investing is all about planting seeds in undervalued companies and waiting sometimes for decades for the harvest. His patience and adherence to this law have made him one of the richest people in the world. Finally, we have the harvest. This is where your patience and investment pay off. John D. Rockefeller, another legendary figure in wealth creation, is a perfect example. He started with humble beginnings, planting seeds by investing in the oil industry. Over time, his investments grew and his Standard Oil company became a monopoly, leading to an enormous harvest of wealth. Rockefeller's disciplined approach to reinvesting profits and growing his empire demonstrates how crucial it is to stay committed to your vision and let time do its work. Remember, champs, these laws work together. They are not exclusive. You must plant your seed, give it time, and then you will see the harvest. Whether it's an idea, a business, or an investment, the principles are the same. 2. Up next is the law of value. Wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's the capacity to create repeated value. Let's explore what this means and how you can apply it to your life. Value is perceptive, meaning it exists in the eyes of the beholder. To create value, you must understand your recipients so well that you can anticipate their needs and desires. This deep understanding triggers the reward of gold. But what constitutes value? Let's break it down into 4 key elements. 1. Functional value. This is the basic utility a product or service provides. For example, a smartphone's functional value lies in its ability to make calls, send messages, and access the internet. 2. Emotional value. This taps into the feelings a product or service evokes. Think of luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, which evoke feelings of prestige and exclusivity. 3. Life-changing value. This type of value significantly impacts the recipient's life. For instance, educational programs or health and wellness products can transform someone's lifestyle and well-being. Crafting a value proposition. Creating value isn't enough. You need to communicate it effectively to your audience. This is where the value proposition comes in. A strong value proposition includes 3 main components. The promised benefit, which clearly articulates what benefit the customer will receive. For example, Amazon promises fast and reliable delivery of a wide range of products. The uniqueness, which highlights what sets the product or service apart from the competition. Apple excels at this by emphasizing its innovative design and seamless user experience. Thirdly, the persuasiveness. This convinces potential customers that the product or service is the best choice. Tesla does this through a combination of cutting-edge technology and a strong brand narrative focused on sustainability and innovation. Putting it all together, these elements of value and components of the value proposition work together to differentiate your product or service and persuade potential customers to take action. 3. Next is the law of focus and consistency. The law of focus. The law of focus is all about channeling your energy and resources into a singular direction. It's the principle that says you need to concentrate on one main goal or activity to achieve outstanding results. Just like a magnifying glass can concentrate sunlight to start a fire, your focused efforts can ignite your path to wealth. Focus helps you avoid distractions and ensures that your efforts are aligned with your primary goals. When you scatter your energy across too many activities, you dilute your potential. Focus allows you to build depth, expertise, and momentum in your chosen field or endeavor. The law of consistency. Consistency is the steady, repeated application of effort towards your goal. It's about doing the right things regularly and maintaining a persistent approach over time. Consistency ensures that your focused efforts compound and build up to significant results. Consistency is crucial because it turns small, regular actions into substantial achievements. It's not just about working hard, but working smart and steadily. This persistence helps you develop habits, improve skills, and gain incremental progress, leading to long-term success. Examples of focus and consistency in action? Let's look at some famous examples. Steve Jobs and Apple. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, he drastically cut down the company's product line to focus on a few key products: the Mac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad. This intense focus on innovation and quality, combined with consistent efforts to improve and perfect these products, transformed Apple into one of the most valuable companies in the world. Warren Buffett's investment strategy. Warren Buffett is known for his focused investment strategy. Rather than diversifying his investments too widely, he concentrates on a few high-quality companies that he understands deeply and believes in for the long term. His consistent approach to investing, focusing on long-term gains rather than quick wins, has made him one of the richest people on the planet. Applying the law of focus and consistency. To harness the power of these laws in your own life, it is essential to follow these steps. Identify your main goal, determine what your primary objective is. This could be building a successful business, excelling in a particular career, or becoming financially independent. Eliminate distractions, cut out activities, tasks, or commitments that don't align with your main goal. This might mean saying no to certain opportunities or delegating tasks that don't require your personal attention. Commit to consistent action, develop a routine that includes regular, focused efforts towards your goal. This could be daily practice, weekly check-ins, or monthly progress reviews. Measure and adjust, regularly assess how well you're focusing on your goal and how consistently you're working towards it. Adjust your actions as needed to stay on track and maintain your momentum. Now let's explore the law of excellence, a principle that emphasizes high-value quality. Aristotle once said, "Excellence is not an act, it's a habit. If you want to gain a reputation for quality, you need to deliver great results consistently." Let's explore what it takes to achieve excellence and how you can apply these principles in your life. Lord, excellence is about striving to be the best and consistently producing high-quality work. It's not a one-time act, but a habit that requires dedication and perseverance. To truly embody excellence, you need to focus on several key elements: practicing, commitment, and continuous improvement. By consistently delivering exceptional value, the law of excellence naturally leads to wealth creation as it builds a solid reputation and attracts greater opportunities. The key elements of excellence are: 1. Practicing. Excellence requires relentless practice. The more you practice, the better you become. This is true for any skill, whether it's in sports, arts, or business. 2. Commitment. You need to be fully committed to your craft. This means dedicating time and effort consistently, even when it's challenging. 3. Continuous improvement. Excellence is a journey, not a destination. You must continuously seek ways to improve and refine your skills. Illustrations of excellence. Let's look at some athletes and performers who embody the law of excellence. Boxing. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was not just a champion in the ring, he was a master of his craft. Ali's excellence came from his relentless practice and commitment. He famously said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." Ali's dedication and commitment to practicing being the best made him a boxing legend. Tennis. The Williams sisters, Serena and Venus Williams, dominated tennis for decades. Their journey to excellence began with countless hours of practice from a young age, guided by their father's coaching. Their commitment to the sport and continuous pursuit of improvement have made them tennis icons. Serena's 23 Grand Slam titles highlight her relentless drive for excellence. Applying the law of excellence. To achieve excellence in your own life, follow these steps. Practice relentlessly. Dedicate time every day to practice and hone your skills. The more you practice, the more proficient you become. Stay committed. Be fully committed to your goals. Dedication and perseverance are essential, especially when facing challenges. Seek continuous improvement. Always look for ways to improve. Learn from your experiences. Seek feedback and strive to be better every day. The law of excellence is triggered by valuable relationships, so seek partnerships and friendships with people of value and give value in exchange. Set high standards. Aim for the highest standards in everything you do. Don't settle for mediocrity. Strive for excellence. So champs, take a moment to exercise these principles and engage the laws. Commit to your goals, practice relentlessly, and strive for excellence every day. If you haven't joined the Money Quest Champs, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.